Hey, what's going on, phone dogs? BoHD here, and this is the $300 Energy XL smartphone from BLU, the latest device of theirs to hit the market, and one of their most high-end smartphones at that. I think what really defines this smartphone is its size. It's a massive smartphone. It features a 6-inch FHD Super AMOLED display, and it is being powered by an octa-core chipset with 3GB of RAM and 64GB of onboard storage. I think the other spec that stands out that's worth mentioning right off the bat here is the 5000 milliamp battery that doesn't really sacrifice portability. The device still measures in at 8.4 millimeters thick. So with that said, let's not waste any time, let's unbox this smartphone. If we slide off the top of the box ever so carefully, we'll find the Energy XL sitting right on top. We're gonna set that off to the side for a moment because underneath we have many other accessories that we've come to expect from BLU smartphones. First of all, there is a USB wall wart, there is a USB Type-C cable, a full-sized USB to USB-C adapter here, which is nice to see included, and also a pair of earphones. Underneath those goodies, we'll find a SIM card ejector tool, a hard plastic protective case, a SIM card installation guide and quick guide for setting up the device, and then finally a screen protector. So upon sliding the phone out of the plastic bag and peeling off the plastic film scattered around at the front and the back, we'll see that yes, indeed, this phone is large, but it appears to have very thin bezels. There is also an aluminum unibody housing that makes up the build construction, so you have that really cool to the touch feel. Of course, it's pretty durable, it's metal, but it will scratch easily. The only drawback is that it appears to be very slippery. Let's talk about that display. It's a 6-inch FHD Super AMOLED display with a 1080p resolution, 368 pixel per inch index, and curved Corning Gorilla Glass 3. You think at a 1080p resolution stretched out to 6 inches, well, that's not optimal. And while it might not be optimal, QHD resolution display would be nice, it's really not that bad at all. I think content still appears very crisp, but it's really the AMOLED display that stands out to me. It's very bright and the colors just absolutely pop. They're extremely vibrant. Some might not like that, but I think it looks great. I will note that there is a slight black bezel around the display. The display isn't quite edge to edge with the bezels. And you might have noticed by now there is a fingerprint scanner flanked by a multitasking and back capacitive touch navigation button. The fingerprint scanner is built into a physical button, so you do have to physically press down for it to register. I think it's absolutely great to see a fingerprint sensor here. It's certainly a selling point, but it's not the fastest sensor out there. As you can see, there is a noticeable delay between when you press the home button and when the screen is actually unlocked. It might be able to be sped up via a software update though. The software experience is pretty straightforward for a BLU smartphone. The notification tray swipes down from the top, and a separate tray swipes up from the bottom, providing all your quick settings icons and brightness toggles and whatnot. There is no app drawer, so all of your apps will be placed on your home screens, but you can change that with a third-party launcher, of course. For the most part, it's a pretty basic launcher. The hardest part to really get adjusted to if you're completely new to this skin, I think, is the slide-up quick settings menu. The phone is being powered by an octa-core processor with not 2, but 3GB of RAM. It seems to perform well, it's snappy, and I have yet to notice any lag or stuttering based off first impressions. On the back of the phone, we'll find a 13 megapixel camera sensor with phase detection autofocus, and on the front, there's a 5 megapixel selfie camera. Here are the sample photos from the front and rear of the phone. Let me know your thoughts in a comment down below. The speaker on the rear of the phone gets pretty darn loud and is very crisp, providing lots of highs, but almost no lows. There's really no bass to be heard here, and the fact that it's rear facing is a little bit of a turnoff for me. Now, I mentioned the 5000 milliamp battery is under the hood. It should provide for some serious power, lots of use, lots of screen on time. I look forward to testing it in my full review, but if you guys have any questions or concerns, let me know in a comment down below and I'll try to answer them. I'm going to continue to test this phone and bring you a full review in the coming weeks. The phone is priced at $300 on Amazon, so you do get quite a lot for the price, I would say. If you like big phones, it's all the better. I'll provide a link in the description for you to further investigate the device on Amazon. As always, I'm BoHD from PhoneDog.com. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you right back here in the next one. See ya.